"Sure. Wow," he said. "I was really careless back there. I'm sorry about that. I really am." He got his license out of his wallet, dropped it in his lap, found it again, then handed it to me, trying to keep his eyes from drifting off my face. His breath smelled like fermented fruit that had been corked up for a long time in a stone jug. I looked at the license under the street lamp. "You are Elrod T. Sykes?" I asked. "Yes, sir, that's who I am." "Would you step out of the car, Mr. Sykes?" "Yes, sir. Anything you say." He was perhaps 40, but in good shape. He wore a light blue golf shirt, loafers, and gray slacks that hung loosely on his flat stomach and narrow hips. He swayed slightly and propped one hand on the door to steady himself. "We have a problem here, Mr. Sykes. I think you've been smoking marijuana in your automobile." "Marijuana? Boy, that'd be bad, wouldn't it?" "I think your lady friend just ate the roach, too." "Well, that wouldn't be good. No, sir, not at all." He shook his head profoundly. "Well, we're going to let the reefer business slide for now, but I'm afraid you're under arrest for driving while intoxicated." "That's very bad news. This definitely was not on my agenda this evening." He widened his eyes and opened and closed his mouth as though he were trying to clear an obstruction in his ear canals. "Say, you recognize me? What I mean is, there's news people who really like to put my ham hocks in the frying pan. Believe me, sir, I don't need this. I can't say that enough. I'm going to drive you just down the street to the city jail, Mr. Sykes. Then I'll send a car to take Miss Drummond to wherever she's staying. But your Cadillac will be towed to the pound." He let out his breath in a long sigh. I turned my face away. "You go to the movies, huh?" he said. "Yeah. I always enjoyed your films. Miss Drummond's too. Take your car keys out of the ignition, please." "Yeah, sure," he said despondently. He leaned into the window and pulled the keys out of the ignition. "Hell, do something," the woman said. He straightened his back and looked at me. "I feel real bad about this," he said. "Can I make a contribution to Mothers Against Drunk Driving? Or something like that?" In the lights from the city park, I could see the rain denting the surface of Bayou Teche. "Mr. Sykes, you're under arrest. You can remain silent if you wish, or if you wish to speak, anything you say can be used against you," I said. "As a long-time fan of your work, I recommend that you not say anything else, particularly about contributions." "It doesn't look like you mess around. Were you ever a Texas Ranger? They don't mess around either. You talk back to those boys and they'll hit you upside the head." "Well, we don't do that here," I said. I put my hand under his arm and led him to my truck. I opened the door for him and helped him inside. "You're not going to get sick in my truck, are you?" "No, sir, I'm just fine." "That's good. I'll be right with you." I walked back to the Cadillac and tapped on the glass of the passenger's door. The woman, whose name was Kelly Drummond, rolled down the window. Her face was turned up into mine. Her eyes were an intense, deep green. She wet her lips, and I saw a smear of lipstick on her teeth. "You'll have to wait here about 10 minutes, then someone will drive you home," I said. "Officer, I'm responsible for this," she said. "We were having an argument. Elrod's a good driver. I don't think he should be punished."